Brill- Brillenspiegelung ist okay? Ist nicht so schlimm,
Ja,
oder?
passt, passt. Ich bin hier auch auf dem scheiß Wintergarten. Das war der einzige Hintergrund.
Also ich stehe in einem Raum, wo 1 Million Umzugskartons neben mir stehen, weil
Ey,
der Schrank
ich weiß,
geliefert
ich weiß.
wurde.
Ah, nee, das war Stefan. Stimmt. Ah, ich hab's mal gesehen. Ja, ja, ja.
Ich weiß, aber jetzt, heute kam der Schrank. 5 Meter mal 2,80, alles Spiegel. Guck mal, warte mal, ich mache mal hier schnell noch mal dieses Ding auf von Schösslers, dass ich hier mich so lang hangeln kann. Vor allem schicken die mir das heute wirklich 1 Stunde vorher auf Englisch und ich denke mir so, ist das jetzt euer fucking Ernst?
Nochmal?
Die schicken mir das 1 Stunde vorher auf Englisch. Und denke mir so,
Ey, vor
Alter,
allen Dingen ist das ein fucking, ich meine ganz ehrlich, heutzutage mit KI, das kriegt man hin.
ja, das vor war es auf Deutsch und jetzt ist es halt auf Englisch. Wahrscheinlich haben sie es auch durch KI gejagt, 100 Pro.
Ich
Die
sitze
werden das
immer
nicht
noch
übersetzt
so.
haben.
Ich bleib
So.
so. Ja, ich bin hier wie so ein Piller. Egal.
Ja. Gut, dass die Gatekeeper sind, ist auch in Ordnung.
Okay, wir sind, glaube ich, zu zweit. Das kriegt keiner hin.
Wir gucken mal. Es ist so dumm. Das haben die heute geschossen, das Update. Au!
Michael is coming.
Hi,
Great.
Michael. Great.
So that's good. At least one person already
Yeah.
updated the Zoom app.
Unfortunately, Zoom had an update today, and yeah, now we are the only ones.
All right, I would say let's get started.
Are you sure?
I mean, we have one participant, the rest is still updating their apps. We can also wait five
I
minutes more.
would suggest we wait another 5 minutes and talk
All
about the
right,
weather in Germany.
let's do it.
Maybe, okay, so this is the ICBC recap. How was Spannabis? You got some
Cannabis,
new
Cannabis
insights?
was different than Barcelona. It was the first time in Bilbao, as you might
Yeah.
know. And what was surprising, I mean, they got all the support of the brands, but what was surprising, there have been a lot of international participants. I would say like 20% have been not from Spain original. And I think this is a lot for Bilbao.
And how many exhibitors in total?
Like 150?
150 and visitors? Is it as big as Mary Jane in Berlin or smaller?
No, way smaller. I mean, it was the same size like Mary Jane in the past years in Barcelona, but it's super hard to guess. It was not crowded at all, like it was in Barcelona,
Okay.
but it was okay. It was okay.
And why is it changed the location? Because Barcelona was
Because
very.
they had some problems with the town. The town wanted to, I don't know if they want to get rid of the cannabis itself as a topic for the city, or what I think, and it was just rumor, that they want to sell um, the lock to some Immobilien real
Okay.
estate
Some
investment
real
people.
estate business. Okay. Got it.
I think that probably is the most reasonable.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, we have four people. That's great. Five
Oh,
people. Nice. How do you feel, Franco? Five people. You feel good with it?
yeah. Could be better, but yeah, my
It could be
thanks
better,
goes
but I hope,
to
yes.
Zoom. Thank you very much that Zoom updated today and everyone has issues now to join the meetings. I had the same during the day with all the meetings I have scheduled. So I expected this, but finally, at least we are 5 people here, and yeah, and you will put it online later. The most important
Exactly.
parts of
Everybody,
our
right.
discussion, and then everyone
All the
can.
important ones are here anyways, Franco.
Hi, Manny.
How
How
are
are
you?
you?
Right words. All right. Let's get started.
Let's get started. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Perfect. Welcome everyone. We're doing a little ICBC recap. How was the event for you, Franco? What was
To be
your
honest,
experience of the event?
the event was great. It was, but also very exhausting because we spent, roughly 5 days or 6 days in a row only with meetings from early morning 6 a.m. breakfast meeting until midnight with drinking meetings and bar meetings and some smoking events. I'm not a smoker, but I participated these events as well, and it was great to see all the faces from the past, a lot of new faces as well, especially from pharmacists, because this year every pharmacist got their tickets for free. And so, there was quite a lot of pharmacists. We had a kickoff event on Monday. By the way, it was the biggest we had so far with more than 250 people visiting us. It was at the rooftop of the new Berlin City Castle, and it was a very great party. It started at 7. I arrived at 7:30, a little late because my public train was not on time as usual in Berlin. And then I arrived and I was shocked because the event was so full already. Too many people, 200 people were there. So but it was great. Also, a lot of our competitors participated, like Finn from Zenity Group, or Alex from 420 Pharma, and or some others. And we had a lot of pharmacists there. We had a lot of business partners there. There were also some telemedicine guys. This was and a connecting meeting, and it was a networking event.
Was the two rulings what happened in the past? I mean, the highest court in Karlsruhe had with Bloomwell and the local law court from Berlin had another one with Dr. ABC. Was this the topic throughout the whole event? Was like, have you heard something around it?
Not really. It was a side topic because the court ruling against Bloomwell was what they did in the past. They changed their whole platform already, but they wanted to have clarity. But it was a very important statement to the politics in Germany, because the court exactly said what we said in the past, that the rules are there. You only have to make them how to say that they are in force, and everyone has to be aligned with the rules that exist in Germany. And so we don't have to we don't need any new rules, because the rules we have, they are enough. And if you act against the law, you are wrong. And that was a court decision against Bloomwell. They changed already. And what Dr. ABC is doing, we have to, I spoke to my lawyers this morning, and they said we have to read the comment from the court first, and then we can answer on it. And maybe we come to this topic later in one of our next events.
Does this has any impact right now, or is it just too early to?
I would say it's too
impact
early.
As a wholesaler, but is it just too early to talk about it?
It is too early to talk about it at the moment.
All right.
This was the ICBC, and yes, the court ruling is one topic. The other topic is still the amendment of the German regulatory things, and
about throughout the whole conversations you had at the ICBC, you might heard something about pricing, because there have been quite a lot of people who want to get rid of their cannabis, and I heard crazy prices. What was your impression about it?
I heard also crazy prices. I heard from a new company from Germany that they are selling now finished GMP products into pharmacies for 99 euro cents. But in general, I have the feeling that we have now a price floor in the market. Prices are not going lower because, everyone has expenses, and you have to cover your expenses. And if you can't, you can't stay in the market. So let's see what's going to happen.
how to stay in the market, what role of pharmacies do you see in the future in form of maybe creating a high margin product out of the flowers?
Yeah, for now, like in the past, pharmacies are the gatekeepers of the market. They can decide what products will be sold and what will be not sold because they have direct contact to the patients, like the doctors. And they discuss also with the doctors what is best, what is available, what has maybe the best quality price ratio. And then they decide together what it's the best for the patient. So, but if products are not available in a pharmacy, it is maybe harder to get a patient for a patient to get products from other manufacturers. So it's not really a gatekeeper, but yeah, there's also one person or some more doing the decisions what products they're going to purchase, and yeah, that's the role of a gatekeeper.
Do you have, let's say, an honest advice for those kind of people? Because I mean, last time we talked about is volume or boutique derived business model to survive in the future. Can you give any advice in terms of business model, where to start as a niche?
So the question is, what are you talking about? Are you asking for an investor want to go or get into the German
No, I have
market?
a lot of cannabis and I want to, I mean, I'm growing cannabis and I want to enter the German market. How do I structure my entities in Germany to get or to secure that I'll be able to sell quite some cannabis in the
Yeah,
future,
okay.
months, years, huh?
You have different options. You can do it, for example, like Organigram. They are a grower. They purchased Sanity Group, and now they have a strong distribution partner in Germany. Of course, you can do your own vertical integration, do everything from scratch, have your own small wholesaler, but it will be harder for you to get into the pharmacies, or you do a collaboration with a platform for cannabis, like our competitor Cantourage is doing, or others as well. That they offer a platform service. They have sales people, but then you have the problem maybe that the sales guy is focusing where's the highest margin and not what is the best for the brand on a platform like on Amazon. It's the same. Who pays most will get the most sales. And maybe it's the same. I don't know exactly their business model, but it is a platform model, and platform models are all quite the same. Other option you have is look for another strong distribution partner in Germany and reach out to him and ask him how it will be possible to bring the product into the market under what conditions.
You
And
just
if you are
mentioned,
and if you are attractive for the wholesaler, I'm relatively sure you will find an agreement. I don't say go to Remaxion. I say go to wherever you want and ask them and find out for yourself what's best for you.
you just mentioned having a strong partner like Organigram. You've been acquired by High Tide. Have you heard or have you been get some rumor about North Americans trying to get a footprint into the German market? Have you heard something about it?
Yes, I heard a lot of these things. I'm not allowed to say it here. It's not published yet, but there are a lot of rumors that other big companies try to step into the German market. But yeah, it's hard to say if they want to wait what's the outcome of the regulatory changes in Germany, or is the purchase price still too high in their opinion, or is it too low? If you are too
Yeah.
big, then you don't buy a small company with 10 million revenue or something like this. They are maybe looking for a bigger company, and I don't. It is hard to say. But what I can say in total is that a lot of North American companies don't understand the German market at the moment. They think they understand it, but they don't. That's is the different what, for example, High Tide did in the past. They've chosen a very strong partner, Organigram, did the same. Some of our competitors tried it themselves with a small entity and try into the market. It is much harder for them, to get a leg into it.
So what you're trying to say, maybe most of the companies are looking for just the entity and don't look, or they're just forgetting that a tractional wholesaler is more attractive who has already built something rather than just a certification. All right.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
I would say it's a proof of concept. They've proven in the past that they are able to sell cannabis, and only to have cannabis in your warehouse doesn't mean that you are able to sell it. You could import 5 or 10 tons into Germany, and you will not sell 1 gram. If your sales team is not good, if your quality price ratio is not good, if your brand game is not good, there are so many different points you could mention here what could make you successful. But meaning to have only cannabis and try to sell cannabis will not be a success story. I promise.
Last question about this very good ride. Quick questions, quick short answers. I love it. If I give you 5 million euros, where would you invest it into the German market?
It's very hard to say. Maybe the best thing would be to develop the market and make the market bigger, using blue oceans what are not used yet. Because if you look at the data, most of the patients are young. Or younger patients, and that's why the politics have some issues and some trouble. But if you look into other markets like Israel, it's very common to prescribe cannabis to older people, and this is not happening so often at the moment. And maybe more focus on this and build a strategy around it and invest 5 million, for example, in a business case like this, to support older people or bringing older people to cannabis. I just convinced my grandma to take cannabis extracts as well. Greetings go to Somai. And she is helping her very well. She had a better life now. Unfortunately, she still has to take their own medicines, their old ones, but it's additional and it helps her, and that's good. She's 92 now. Yeah, it's great. And maybe bringing more older people into cannabis would be very helpful, because if you look at the demography in Germany, most of the people in Germany are 50 years or older. And yeah, that should be the target group, not the young people, in my opinion. If you give me 5 million to invest, I would do this.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you very much. Is there somebody out there who has a quick question to Franco? Otherwise, thank you very much for participating. Just join the conversation or put something in the chat. Everyone is welcome. If not, thank you very much, everyone, for participating.
And see you next month.
Thank you very much, Franco. Exactly. If not, see you next month. Take care, Franco.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.